The beach was quiet that morning, the kind of quiet that feels like the world is holding its breath. The sun had just begun to rise, painting the sky in soft hues of pink and gold. Mark strolled along the shoreline, his golden retriever, Max, trotting happily beside him. The cool breeze carried the salty scent of the ocean, and for a moment, everything felt perfect. But then, Max stopped abruptly. His ears perked up, and a low growl rumbled in his throat. Before Mark could react, Max bolted forward, barking furiously, his leash slipping from Mark's hand. "Max, stop!" Mark shouted, his heart racing as he sprinted after his dog. Max never acted like this. Something was wrong. When Mark finally caught up, he froze. Max was circling something on the sand, barking incessantly. At first, Mark thought it was a piece of driftwood, but as he got closer, his stomach dropped. It was a small sea otter lying motionless. Its fur was matted, and its eyes, wide with fear, locked onto Mark's. The otter didn't try to escape, though it clearly wanted to. It was trembling, exhausted, and something was terribly wrong. Kneeling down, Mark noticed the problem immediately. A tangled mess of fishing net wrapped tightly around the otter's hind legs. The poor creature must have been struggling for hours, maybe even days, before the waves washed it ashore. Mark's chest tightened. He couldn't just leave it there. Carefully, he scooped the otter into his arms, surprised by how light it felt. The otter didn't fight him, too weak to resist. Mark wrapped it in his jacket and hurried back to his car, Max trailing behind, his earlier aggression replaced by curiosity. At home, Mark's wife, Lisa, gasped when she saw the otter. Together, they set up a small crate lined with soft towels and placed the otter inside. It peered up at them, its eyes no longer filled with terror, but with a flicker of hope. They fed it warm milk from a dropper, and though it was hesitant at first, it eventually began to drink. Mark worked carefully to remove the net, his hands steady despite the adrenaline coursing through him. The otter winced, but didn't struggle. Once the net was off, Mark cleaned the wounds and bandaged them, his heart aching at the sight of the raw, red marks left behind. Days turned into weeks, and the otter, now named Ollie, began to heal. Its strength returned, and with it, its spirit. Ollie became a whirlwind of energy, climbing onto Mark's shoulders, playfully nipping at Lisa's fingers, and even splashing in a shallow tub of water they set up for it. The house, once quiet, was now filled with laughter and the pitter-patter of tiny otter feet. If you liked the video, put like and subscribe to the channel, where you will find a lot of interesting things.